everybody. Welcome back to Ljubljana Talks here at the IBTM 2023. And yes, we have another amazing guest with us, Christoph Tessmar, from the director of Barcelona Convention Bureau. You are the host city of this amazing event. Very busy today here. Let me first start with the question. What does it mean to you when I say IBTM World?
First of all, thank you for having me. It's really a great pleasure, Gorazd and Jan. You are good friends, and it's a pleasure to share my insights with you. IBTM for me, or for the city as well, is like the moment of the year that the whole industry comes together. We are the whole year looking forward to it because it's amazing to welcome everyone, a lot of clients, but all the industry friends, sharing knowledge about what we're doing today, sharing experiences, sharing fun, having good time, and it's like the highlight and the top spot before the end of the year, and for us it's so exciting, and especially seeing what they are delivered this year. So it's so crowded and so busy, and especially the good mood and the good feeling we are really facing. It's wonderful. So could not be happier.
It's a great place, and we are very happy to be here. Now, you started off in the pharma industry, right?
Correct.
How do you compare the pharma industry to the meetings industry?
That's a wonderful question. First of all, I would say the meetings industry has a lot of relation to the pharma industry because at the end, pharma companies, but also thinking on medical conferences, I would say is one of the biggest areas of events and congresses and meetings, etc. I would find some similarities. The stress because pharma, there's always stress, a lot of pressure, results, etc. And in the meetings industry, we have a lot of stress to deliver great events to the pharma industry, to many other industries. So there are some similarities, but honestly, it was a big change from pharma industry to go to the Barcelona Convention Bureau, and it's quite far away one of the other.
One question from my side: how long, behind the scenes question, how long we will go to Barcelona for IBTM? Can you share this? And do you measure the effects of this event to the city actually?
So I will give you an answer. Officially, the contract is until 2025. We're always renewing for 3 years, but it will stay in Barcelona forever.
Okay.
Because that's a.
You're glad with that, so
I'm very glad with that. It's a statement from the organizers they're doing, but of course we have to discuss after 3 years now. And it's not a matter of negotiating money. It's a matter of collaboration, what we can do one for the other. But I hope you agree with me. I think IBTM was also a big success because it's in Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's in Barcelona because I'm not sure where we could go alternatively, especially end of the year. I think the climate is great, but I think it's like many people we have in our agenda, the end of the year, we go to Barcelona and then we take a little bit of rest. So we will stay for many years.
You for sure bring happiness to us. Coming to Barcelona is a great end of the year, I would say. But we need to touch the two topics we are talking for 2 days already. Two buzzwords. First is AI. What is your feeling about it? How to implement this in destination marketing, and so on and so on. We need to touch this topic for sure. Yeah.
Of course you have to. But I will be answering very honestly.
Okay.
I'm a dinosaur.
Okay.
And for me it's getting a little bit too much. So I have some trouble to adapt and to understand that will be part of our life, because maybe I'm too old for that, I'm not sure. But thinking on it, of course, it's coming very strong, very fast. And there's no doubt that it will be helpful also for us in destination marketing, maybe to create something different, to promote a little bit different, and also to approach to other, let's say, to the younger people, to the more techie people, so others that hopefully will come to our industry to help us to take over.
Yeah, to be a little bit old-fashioned, you created this cooperation with Vienna and big cities. Is this still active, or?
It is still active. I would say it was really something completely new and different, and we are really proud about it, especially of the outcome, no? Because we confirmed several congresses for both cities, and it was like doing strategy together. Two of the biggest competitors in Europe doing strategy together was something really new, something really different, but it made a lot of sense. Obviously, I was there, and the former director of the Vienna Convention Bureau was there. We did this together. So for the new people, it was a little bit different. But for example, last year we did a great event together in London for some corporates, and we will see how we approach this in the future. But it's not over again, not over yet.
It's called competition, right?
Yes, we called it competition. Exactly, collaboration and competition. So it came out.
Barcelona is one of the leading destinations in the meetings industry. You're doing an amazing job, and I think everybody knows the Barcelona Convention Bureau.
Thank you.
Also thanks to you. What is the exciting thing that you think the world should know about, perhaps, that was recently implemented, or is there something coming up that you think that everybody should be following in your footsteps?
It's such a well-known destination that it's really difficult to say that we will have something new. So we will have some news. So the Palau de Congressos of Catalonia will reopen, or just reopen, after being closed for many years. The stadium of the Football Club Barcelona is under complete refurbishment. It will be one of the newest modern stadium in the world, and they will also promote it for organizing events completely different. They're not only thinking on the stadium, they're also thinking on economic development, and there will be spaces for events, there will be maybe hotels, some entertainment, etc. So I think this will be one of the big news for the future. But at the end, everyone knows when they come to organize an event in Barcelona, they will be for sure successful due to all our strategy, to our good collaboration. One of our secrets is the good collaboration between the stakeholders. So I can talk with the city officials, I can talk with the FIDA, I can talk with the hotels, and we as a convention bureau, we work together to create this successful development of the events together.
I have a question about how you basically communicate, because I think we talk about advocacy a lot, and we know that in our industry we are trying to stimulate pleasure, so people coming for business but staying for leisure, and in a general tourism context, we know that Barcelona has been one of the most visited places in the world. How do you communicate the difference between the meetings industry and leisure, and how do you face any criticisms that arise from that?
You're touching a very important point, really important. So we are a top spot for leisure tourism for many years, and it's creating also a lot of controversy and trouble. And I think we are doing a big mistake not communicating well to the local community the benefits. And it's not about economic impact, it's about many other things. And there we have to learn a lot. But it depends also a lot on who is in the government, who is leading the political part of the city, and how they approach. Because it has to be more sustainable. Of course, we won't build a wall that nobody comes in, etc. No, we are always with open arms, welcoming everyone. But when it comes that the local community has the feeling that they're taking over their place, their city, and we do not make any difference between the leisure tourism and the business events sector. I don't like to say business tourism. Fortunately, many politicians say business tourism, but I don't think. Of course, that comes something of tourism out of our events industry. So we have to learn to communicate much better. We have to explain also the benefits of having our events in the city for the local community. Barcelona became one of the most important startup hubs due to the Mobile World Congress. We had the first surgery with 5G technology in a hospital in 2019 during the Mobile World Congress, and now a lot of surgeries are going off with this technology. This is a tremendous benefit for the people, but you have to explain them. And if you don't do so, I recognize that we are not doing well this, and we have to improve much more and be better on this. And I'm not sure if we will solve the problem, because everyone has to be on board to solve this problem. And let's see, but we have to learn about it, and I'm really honest saying that.
Listening to you, obviously in Barcelona you have a lot of corporate events, a lot,
Yes.
and especially automotive. If I look this year's competition, BIA Award, I saw several projects again, which were here in Barcelona. Is there any specific strategy behind to attract those events, or it's just, I would say, they're coming? Yeah.
First of all, the corporate part is 80% of the events we have in town is 80%. Because of course congresses cannot be. We have like 2,500 events per year, so and congresses we have like 400. It depends on the year, so it's obviously the biggest impact and important. The Catalonia Convention Bureau, together with the Catalonian Agency of Tourism, they created this year the year of the automotion. So, and they did a little bit of strategy. Maybe it comes from there. But to launch a new car or do an event about automotion, you have the beach here. You have. Then they can present exactly. You can drive. If you drive to Sitges, it's 40 minutes, but you can do really very nice driving all through the coast area. So I think the full package of what Barcelona offers is so attractive that it makes sense not to organize events here.
And these are definitely the most demanding, I would say, event planners in the planet, I would say.
I was event planner before, and I was really demanding as well, but it's true.
Yeah.
But at the end, it's difficult to hear that an event was not a success. Never. In the years I'm in the convention bureau, everything worked very well, and the organizer know that they feel comfortable, and this is, I think, it's also one of the reasons.
And what will you do when you will achieve all the personal goals? All the goals of CVB in your personal life? Yeah,
that's a difficult question. No, I had a conversation in my office with my bosses a few weeks ago, because I was thinking, so I will get 60 next year, so it would be good to start slowly thinking on who can take over, because I think it's important, that to maintain. It's not because of Christoph, no. I think I do a good job, but we do a good job as a team. So, but I think it's important to prepare a little bit the future, and I would love to have someone from my team taking over. Let's see what's happening. But honestly, I have no idea what I will do. I will travel for sure, because I'm realizing that I'm traveling so much, but I have no time to visit. We were just in Bangkok, and I had only an afternoon to see one temple and one Buddha, and I was on the other side of the world. So it's really a pity. So I will travel. And then I'm a big opera lover, so I will try to see many operas. And I'm a big football fan, so I will. So,
A lot to do.
yes,
A lot to
and
do.
and also relax and because this is really a challenging industry and we are really always on fire and working and doing and let's see what happens.
Well, you touched on something that is also related with sustainability, and that is, mental health and social sustainability, and also personal
Oh, that's so
sustainability.
important. Yeah.
But talking about sustainability, Barcelona this year on GDS index, you got, and I'm reading this now, 74.52% of the possible points. What does this result mean to your destination, and what were the measures that really drove your numbers up?
First of all, I have to tell you that I was a little bit upset with the result because we dropped, I think, 2 or 3 places in comparison with last year. That's also because others are coming stronger. The problem of the GDS is that there are some requirements that we cannot influence on it. So that this is more a city thing. Airport plays a big role. That, of course, they have to decide what they do. But we are, since many years, fully committed with sustainability. In Tourism Barcelona, we created a department. It's called Barcelona Sustainable Tourism. We are trying to help to convince our members to certificate and really all together go on the right direction. We usually meet once a year with the GDS people to look on the results and what is done well and what we have to improve, what we have to do better. And we try. But you need also resources, someone who dedicates fully on that. And at the end, we do our job in the Convention Bureau, and each team member does. One is responsible for sustainability, the other for communication. But it's in addition to what they have to do. So sometimes it's really difficult. But I think in general, Barcelona, the industry and all the members are fully committed, and we are on the right way. And by the way, we did a very exciting legacy project with the World Parkinson Congress this summer. I don't know if you heard about it. That we had made education and explained to all the stakeholders, the city police, transportation, etc., how a Parkinson patient behaves and how they have to react to help them. And that is something really wonderful.
So we are coming to the end of this talk with you, Christoph. The last question is fire question. Sea or mountains?
Sea, without any doubt.
Okay.
I love to go to the beach, take a sun, on a sunbed, putting opera, relaxing. That's sea without any doubt.